One of the things I love about Folk Fest is just how friendly everybody is, you know? Here, people are waiting in line for water, and as you can see, people are pretty thirsty here, so because they're so friendly, they probably wouldn't mind if I cut, right? You wouldn't mind if I cut in front of you? Yeah? Is that a yes or a no? That means no, right?
It's a very tough decision.
Well, then move it along! Mark, how you doing, man? How you enjoying the folk festival so far?
Oh man, it's doing pretty good. There's been some good music. I got here Wednesday.
Are you looking forward to seeing Neil Young tomorrow night?
Oh, I didn't know he was playing.
Wow. Yeah, he's not. Oh, okay. I'm just joking.
Good. Yeah,
Tomorrow night, main stage, Neil Young.
Neil Young?
I'm completely lying. Hey, check this out, check this out. It's the Lords of Dogtown. You guys have been folk festival so long, you guys got grass growing out of your heads.
I know. It happens, what can I say?
That's awesome. Did you get that chair from the Mad Nomad?
Years ago. Many years ago.
And,
it breaks now and again, and they fix it up for us.
Why is he so mad, though?
He's crazy, not mad.
He's crazy?
Yeah.
That Mad Nomad, he's crazy. Where do I score me one of those sweet hats?
Actually, we traded with for necklaces. We traded 2 guys, 2 necklaces for the 2 hats.
You traded 2 men for that hat? Is that what you said?
No, 2 necklaces to 2 guys. They had the hat.
I'm like, it's a black market here at the folk festival. Dude, you're wearing a dress.
I'm wearing a skirt.
You're wearing a skirt.
I know.
Why?
Because it's comfortable.
He's comfy. Woohoo! Yeah! Encore! Woo! Apparently there's male strippers at the folk festival this year. Poison ivy is definitely something you want to avoid here at the folk festival grounds. There is some kicking around. There also seems to be some sort of strange fungal growth on the legs of youth here at the folk festival, as you can see. Dude, what's going on with your leg? I guess I should tell you guys the news. Neil Young's going to be playing here tomorrow night.
Really?
No, I'm completely lying, actually.
I hate you so much.
Check 1, check 2. Hey, what's up, buddy? What happened to your foot?
I sprained it real bad.
You sprained it at folk festival. How did you manage to do it? Were you dancing by the stage by chance?
No.
No?
No.
How did you do
I
it?
did this on the 4th of July. I did this a while ago.
Oh, so this injury wasn't attributed to the folk festival
it's
then?
not attributed to the folk festival. I'm sorry.
So people at home don't have to be scared to come to the folk festival?
No, definitely not.
Hey, you eat lots of mosquitoes. I love you, dragonfly. There's a lot of hippies here, eh?
I have no idea. I haven't looked around very much.
Look, man. All you gotta do is look over there. Look at how many. Have you seen them?
Yes, it's hippie central here.
Konnichiwa. Hey guys. You guys garden the jungle here?
Yes, we are.
Wait, what do you guys got to protect us from in here?
Well, basically, we're watching out for the media.
The media? Who would that be?
Well, certainly not you guys. I mean, what with the camera, the microphone, and everything.
How's it going, Jeff?
Good, buddy. I've never met you before.
Oh, you look like a Jeff.
There you go. Man, this is awesome. Folk Fest this year is great. Whoa. I didn't know it was legal in Manitoba to go shirtless. Dude, put your shirt back on.
It's super hot out here at the Folk Festival on Saturday. If you're looking for a refreshing drink, you gotta stop by the Lemon Hut. With us right now is Guy Woods from Lemon Heaven. Guy, you guys have a great product here for the Folk Festival. It's definitely refreshing.
Everything's all freshly squeezed, and when it's hot, it should cool you down.
Take us through the process. How do you make lemonade out here in the middle of Birds Hill Park?
Basically, we freshly squeeze everything. We cut up the lemons, we compost all the leftover, and take our squeezer, squeeze it right in there. We actually put the lemon inside the drink, then we add ice and mixture to it. We shake it up nice and fresh for everybody. So it's really cold when you get it. And then we just add a straw in there, and we're ready to go.
Terrific.
Like
And this is the finished product right here. I'll give it a great taste. Oh, this is great. Freshly squeezed lemonade at Birds Hill Park at the Lemon Heaven Hut. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Jeff Bromley back to tell you a little bit more about what's going on this year's main stage. If New York NY is the apple of your eye, then I guess there's nothing better than a little Odetta Sunday, July 7th, followed by Aussie, no, not Aussie, I said Aussie native Xavier Rudd, Canadian singer-songwriter Daniel Lanois, country legend Emmylou Harris, and probably the best band ever in existence on this planet. It's Finale. Oh, wait, I think that means everybody will join everybody else on stage and play songs together at the end. That's cool, I guess, though, right? Hey? Yeah, good stuff.
I'm Jeremy Valance here at the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival, and you know, it gets a little tiring trudging around in the heat and the humidity, and I know I'm not supposed to shoot feet, but I got dirty feet today, and knees even, so, and look at all this gear I'm lugging, and plus the poor camera guy's got the camera, so it's really nice if you can get somebody to schlep. So let's do that. We'll go to our next destination and find a schlepper, kind of like, oh, there's one. Hey, schlep. Here we go. Right on. Well, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
I'm Georgina.
I'm looking for a schlep. Are you a schlep?
I am a schlepper.
Oh, a schlepper.
Schlepper.
All right, we're going to the parking lot. Can you take us?
I can take it.
All right. You're pushing.
Oh, of course.
So, schlepper. That kind of sounds like a disease. What is that?
I think it comes from a Yiddish word that basically means to carry, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay. So what do you enjoy about being a schlepper?
Driving the cart. And hopefully not getting stuck in the mud this year.
Oh, no.
Somebody's going to be there.
We're getting out?
Yeah. I'm not kidding when I say somebody's going to be pushing. Okay.
I didn't quite count on this. I don't think I like schlepping. There we go. You can never tell. It's like new. Nobody will know. All right. Should we do this again, or should I get another schlepper?
No, I think we can do this again. I don't think you'll get another schlepper.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, we're a very busy crew. It was actually pretty difficult to spare me to do the interview.
Fine, let's go.
You don't like me anymore?
You know what? I think we forgot the camera guy.
Oh.
Here he comes. Come on, John, hurry up. Get with it. All right. Let's just go anywhere where it's dry. So, the most coveted job. You don't do anything much and sit around all day, it seems to me.
Well, on hot days, you get nature's air conditioning in terms of wind going through what hair you have for some of our schleppers. You get to meet all of the performers. Probably one of my highlights was driving Buffy St. Marie. And I'd pair that with driving James Keelahan, just because he's an amazing performer and he's a friend and, you know, he's just beautiful to talk to. And that voice is just gorgeous.
Right on.
Heading backstage? Yep.
Extra people. You're going to have to be on camera, you know, though. So, do you make use of schlepper services often?
I like to. Sure beats the walk through the muck.
Our priority is performers to back and forth from stages. From there, it's kind of our second priority is people back and forth as needed. And then from there, we help out like rovers and stuff who take care of things. If somebody needs water backstage for a performer, they go to rovers. If they need the performer backstage, then they come to us.
Thanks for the lift.
There you go. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, Georgine.
You're welcome.
I'll find somebody else to take me back. Thanks.
I have nothing to say back.
I was in Alaska and I saw this couple. They were outside this, I don't know, it looked like a liquor store, but part of the neon didn't work, so it just kept flashing lick, you know. And they were having the argument, you know, the one, and it was bad. At first I looked at him and I thought, I'm not taking his side. That's it. You know, every time I did that, I lost, so I'm going to take her side. And she, you know, was trying to write in my car, kind of, in a voyeuristic way, but not really trying to be that way, just kind of watching, realizing that I recognized the difficulty there. So I started writing from her point of view, and then I realized I didn't know anything about that point of view, and so I probably shouldn't try to write from it, even though I've been on the receiving end of that point of view. And then I looked at him again, and I thought, well, this is hopeless. I'm going to just keep trying to write it right down the middle, and this is what I came up with. It's called Dishwater Blonde. I see no more where we used to. Got his head in pain. Still in his shoes. The sweet stalking burning by the sand. Still stalking.
The hypnotic music of world beat artist Lucia Pulido at Snowberry Field Stage was the perfect background for poi. This balletic sport originated in Australia, and at night, for added drama, the Kevlar balls can be dipped in oil, then lit on fire. Just one more reason why the Folk Festival is the place to be. For the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival, I'm Tracy Koga.
You're watching Folk Festival on Shaw TV, man.
For the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival, I'm Jeremy Valance with Shaw TV in this great big sea of cars. That was a good joke. Did you get it? Folk Festival, great big sea. That was John's joke. That wasn't mine. Anyways, one important job here that volunteers do is directing traffic, and there's a lot of it. So let's go talk to one. Oh, here's the guy. So this is a neat job. What exactly are you supposed to do here?
Well, right now we're pretty much just parking cars.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. So have you got some sort of system going on here?
Yeah. I'm pointing them down to Mike, who's down at the end there, and he's finding him a spot.
And so once this road's filled, what do you do next?
Oh, once he decides it's long enough, I'm going to move down to the next one and start sending him there.
Oh, okay. So, how many cars do you think can fit out here?
Oh, God, I don't know. Enough to reach from here to the gate to the park, anyway. And probably back again.
How long have you been doing volunteering here?
This is my 5th year.
What do you like about coming out to do this?
Well, I mean, you get into the festival for free, which is nice, and they make some great food for you backstage. And, well, the job's not too bad either.
I think I'm going to try this. You know, this looks cool here. Can I have this?
Okay,
Excuse me.
sure.
Thanks. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. All right. What's that? What should I do about that person? What do you do when they don't listen to you?
You just ignore them. We're, I guess, you know, recommending a parking spot. If they want to go look for a different one, that's up to them.
So I shouldn't go chasing that guy down?
No, don't worry about them. Some of them might be headed backstage or up to the gate or have some destination in mind.
Where's the handicap?
Straight down to the trees.
Hey, that was a little different there. You had to direct people in different directions. Is that a little harder?
Oh yeah, you know, it can get tricky once people are coming and going.
Yeah.
Right now, pretty much everyone's going in the same direction with only one or two exceptions, so it's not too bad.
Well, for 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival, I'm Jeremy Valance. You know, you're in my way there, Sean.
Sorry,
You know,
sorry.
okay.
Got a point card?
No, no, fine. Talk to you later.
All right.
We are literally on the stage at Burr Oak with Kenny Starr, who just finished, and we got a little treat for you because she's going to give us a tiny little performance.
Oh yeah, I'll just give you a little tiny rhyme. This is called Beige, well, it's beige is the color of the next stage. We can clean the isms and flush out the rage. Let us heighten sight, lighten light, strengthening unison. 2,000 flights, we are not watertight. No, we blend like the rain, and we unify to break out the seasons again. And poor judgment comes from poor sight. We must search the dead of night for threads of moonlight that shine from us all as we gather and ignite. In the blackest of hematite, there is still white, beige. Because my dad used to always say that beige was the next generation. He was like, don't worry, Kenny, someday the whole world will be tan. Beige.
That's awesome, and you're bringing such a unique flavor to the folk festival this year, something people aren't really seeing. So how's that going for you here?
It was great today. People really loved it, and they got up and danced and everything, so I was really happy because I was really scared, uh-oh, it's not folk music. But rap music and hip-hop is folk music because it's storytelling. And I mean, if you think about original, like a lot of original hip-hop, and not so much the commercial stuff, but the stuff from the streets is really just people telling their stories, so I think it's folk.
And you talk about your dad, and I know a lot of your songs are very like family and personal.
Super family oriented. It's almost embarrassing. It's like I feel like I'm exposing like all my cousins and my brother, both my brothers, my mom, my dad, but at the same time, I think everybody can relate to family and like caring for their loved ones and stuff, so.
Yeah, it's nice you've got all this like slam poetry and that, and it's stuff that really emotional stuff people can connect with.
Thank you.
So for people watching, where are you playing for the rest of the weekend? You know,
you mean the folk festival?
I know you're on the main stage, aren't you?
I know I'm on the main stage Sunday night after Odetta, doing a tweener, and before Xavier Rudd. So I know that's a good spot. It's like 6-ish.
Yeah.
And then I think that's my other main thing. I think there's a couple little workshop things too.
Excellent. Well, I think we're about to get kicked off the stage here because another show's about to come on. So Kenny, welcome to Winnipeg and enjoy the rest of your stay
Thank you very much.
For Shaw TV, I'm Joanne Kelly.
So much folk festival coverage, it's ridiculous.
Ooh, I feel the power right here in this circle. The wind gods have been called to blow right through the Winnipeg Folk Festival 2005. I'm Tracy Koga, and this is new to the Folk Festival. It's the Prairie Outdoor Exhibition, and it's full of incredible art. Right now, this is called The Source, and it's based on a stone circle with these totem poles placed along, and it has a little bit of a Wiccan influence, as you can see. And it's doing its good job of bringing in the hot breeze to blow away the mosquitoes and to keep festival goers cool. And also here at the Prairie Outdoor Exhibition, you can hang out with some festival folks. These quiet little figureheads are looking over all the festival goers, making sure they're having a safe time and also enjoying some great music. Well, it's really nice to have this cool breeze blow by. This brings us to the end of our prairie outdoor garden with the labyrinth here, and I found a volunteer. Al, you've just sort of been resting here. How come?
Well, it's my time off right now, and here with the kids, and yeah, they're going through the labyrinth and enjoying that until I have to go back to do cargo at the hotel.
So what exactly are some of your duties here with the festival?
We check in, instruments for the musicians and make sure that they get shipped out to the site so that they have something to play on when they go on stage.
And there must be an awful lot of instruments.
Yes, it was a little slow last night for me, but yeah, there are a lot of instruments going through.
Well, it's really neat to have this sort of outdoor exhibition here. Are the kids enjoying it?
Yeah, a little muddy this year, but they seem to be enjoying themselves.
And for you, what's the best part of the Folk Fest?
Music and meeting people. Yeah, I enjoy that.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Al, and all the best for the rest of the weekend. It's been great.
All right, thank you.
For the Folk Fest 2005, I'm Tracy Koga.
Last day of Folk Festival, a weekend full of sights and sounds and smells. We're standing here in front of the porta potties, and as you can see, people are going in and out readily. Well, not right this minute, because some people are kind of busy right now. But we wanted to ask you, Winnipeg, if you spent the weekend here at the Folk Festival, what are your impressions of the final day of porta potty goodness that we got going on here? Check it out. One word to describe this year's porta potties at the Folk Festival.
Poopy.
Stinky.
Colorful.
Mudslide.
Smelly.
Punishing.
Snuffleupagus.
Hi, how was it? How was it?
It was pretty good. Thanks for asking.
You gotta defend your name here.
I was just having number one in there. It wasn't. I don't know what you were filming in the bowl, but that wasn't me.
Don't worry, I'm sending for help. You look fine down there. You're gonna be okay. One word to describe this year's porta potties at the Folk Festival.
Sweet. Delicious. Disturbing.
Gross.
Tapeworm.
Have you had to use the porta potties yet?
Not yet.
No. Thank God, no, not yet.
Are you looking forward to using your toilet at home?
Actually, I'm thinking of getting one for my yard. I like them that much.
Why are we eating so close to the porta potties?
Why did they put the picnic tables here?
Good question. Let's find an answer. Guys, have you had to use the porta potty yet?
Yes, I have.
Do you have to use it right now?
No, I don't.
Oh my God. Excuse me. Diapers or porta potties? Hi there. Have you had to use the porta potties yet?
I have, yeah.
And how did they fare in there?
Excellent.
He likes the facilities.
Everything is beautiful here.
Beautiful is one way to describe it, I guess. Okay, well, I learned two things coming out of that one. One, never go in a porta potty. Second, whoever just used that needs to go to a doctor real quick.
So what is a folk festival interview without, sitting on top of a BFI garbage bin with Kara left? Like, this is awesome. We're watching out for two things. One, trying to make sure that you can't see up our skirts, which we'll have to keep concentrating on the whole interview, and the smell of garbage, which actually isn't too bad.
And that we don't fall into the garbage.
I'll try not to push you. So we're going to start the interview with something you'll only see right here on Shaw TV. Even if you've been to the Folk Festival and you've seen Kara performing, she's going to do a special little song for us right now. So I'm going to shut up, smell the garbage, and listen to your beautiful song.
There's a train that's coming and it's rolling into town. I just can't wait to get on board and look around. 'Cause I've been stuck in this old town where everyone's the same. Got my ticket out of here and I won't be back again. How could you tell me that you didn't think I'd try? How could I stay here when it's burning me alive? I can't leave here without crying. I'll just go ahead and cry.
song from atop a garbage bin. Now, is this the first time you've ever been interviewed on a BFI bin?
Yes, it is.
And how is it going for you?
It's wonderful. I mean, the smells at this festival, you know, there's just lots of smells. So
yes, and in this case, it's not just body odor.
No.
It's the garbage bins. But
just wet mud.
So how is it going for you with the whole festival?
Really good. Yeah. I mean, despite the heat, the one thing I've noticed because of the heat and humidity, instruments go out of tune,
okay.
and you sweat so much on your hands that having control over your fingers sometimes is really difficult.
Yeah.
So, and today I was doing a workshop, and as I'm standing up performing, there's sweat dripping down the backs of my legs, down my butt, and I'm going, you know, I don't want to rub around and like rub my towel back there, but yeah, so it's just
that's the kind of thing you could get away with at the folk festival, actually.
Excuse me.
And I noticed the heavy socks and the rubber boots. You're one of those people here. I don't understand. Why not?
I know it's so funny because I being, you know, a natural woman, not shaving anything, I should be all into like bare feet in the mud, but I just can't handle that feeling, and I don't know, maybe it's the dirt thing. I don't know.
Well, the rubber boots are working for you.
They are.
And I notice it seems every time we go to a stage today and yesterday, you're on it. Like, are you like working every stage?
No, but it's so nice. Like it's just fun. Like I played twice yesterday, once today, and once tomorrow. So I mean, 4 times. That's good.
There's like a lot more, which is awesome.
It's fun, yeah.
It seems like you've been doing a lot of touring lately. You've been going across Canada. I was reading your website, and you just had some really beautiful stories about your travel.
Yeah, it was. I took the winter off touring and wanted to get back into things slowly. So I put my bike in the back of my van, took my tent, and did maybe only 3 shows a week, but I purposely would stay in an area for more than 1 day. That was the thing, you know, when touring with the band, we were touring so much, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that we would drive into a place, play, wake up the next morning and drive to the next place. And I didn't know physically if I was able to do that right away, and also thought, you know, I think I really want to get to know the people in these places, and I have friends in different areas too, so you know, it was great. I was driving back from Prince George to Edmonton, and I could stop in Mount Robson Park. I went for a bike ride up to this lake, and I thought, I'd never be able to do this, you know, any other time. So I'm reevaluating how I want to tour. If I can afford to tour like that, you know, it would be really great.
That's wonderful. And I mean, I know that, you know, a lot of people obviously recognize you from the Wailing Jennies, but you had solo before that and solo after that, and that's obviously such a much bigger part of your performance. So how's it feeling being solo again?
Well, it's an adjustment, but it's, like you said, it's not completely foreign because I was doing it before. But you do get used to playing with other people on stage, and I do love harmony singing and other instruments. So actually for my concert tomorrow, I'm having 2 guys play with me, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and pedal steel and harmony. So it'll be interesting to play with guys and just a different sound, you know, different instruments, different vocal harmonies. Male voices are obviously different than female voices. And just practicing with them has been really fun because I'm able to say, oh, I hear this, can you try singing this? Because that's what I was used to in the band. But playing alone has also been really fun too, because I'm bringing my electric guitar, my banjo, my mandolin on the road with me, and I'm able to play it. And just, it humors people. People just think it's hilarious and fun and great to have this solo woman just get up there and play whatever she wants, you know?
So they must be pretty inspiring. So what's next for you then?
Well, I'm recording an album this fall. So I'm playing, I think, 5 festivals this summer, so it's not super busy. And I'm going to take some time to visit relatives as well that I haven't seen in a while, and then record this fall with a couple of shows and small tours here and there. Yeah.
Well, I hope you get at least 1 interview on top of the BFI bin at other festivals. And,
this tops it, literally.
The only quiet place we could find. So from on top of the BFI bin for Shaw TV, I'm Joanne Kelly with Cara Luff.
You're no
Jeremy Valens for Shaw TV here at 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival, standing in front of one of the booths where you can get one of the staples of the Folk Fest, whale tails. So Jenny, what are whale tails exactly?
Well, whale tails are a traditional treat found all over the world. It's basically a fry bread, a yeasted dough that's stretched or rolled out and fried in oil. Served with a variety of toppings.
Like what?
Oh, cinnamon sugar, herbs and garlic, jam, honey, Parmesan cheese, pizza topping. Because it's a bread dough, basically, you can put whatever you like on it. It's really good.
Why is it called a whale tail? It's not to do with size, is it?
Well, it is kind of it's a whale of a treat. We were looking for a catchy name. Actually, when we first started, we called them elephant ears. And when we tried to get a trademark on elephant ears, we found out a man in Florida owned it, even in Canada. So then we had a little contest among our friends and came up with whale's tails.
So
there you go.
And may I do the commercial now and say this is one of the best things here besides the music?
So you've been doing this for quite a while now. Whereabouts?
Oh, we live on the West Coast on Vancouver Island, and we've been doing it since we had our first booth at our first folk festival in 1979, but we've been here since 1980, so this is our 26th Winnipeg Folk Festival, and we make the trek out here every year. Really wonderful to feel that you're part of making the festival what it is, that people who were little children, you know, when they first came, there they are towering over the counter saying, I've had this ever since I was a little kid, and it wouldn't be the festival without it. And that means so much to us.
Jim Toth continuing Shaw TV's 2005 coverage of the Folk Festival, and Gerald joins me now, and Gerald is the mug man. Tell us all about the Folk Festival mugs.
Well, the Folk Fest mugs, they're a great souvenir. They've got a beautiful design on them. They're our reusable mug program. They cost $4, which isn't a lot for this beautiful mug. What we're trying to do here is promote recycling and reduce of garbage on the site. So all the different food vendors are given mugs. You can get mugs at the corner store, at the festival store, and they're $4, and yeah, they're good for a long time. So.
They're a great souvenir, and it's much like the plate thing. That way you can use it over and over and just rinse it out throughout the festival.
That's right, that's right. I still have a mug from 5 years ago that I still use at home every now and then. So yeah, they're a good souvenir.
Excellent, good souvenir, good way to keep things clean. Now, I drink a lot of different beverages. We won't say what exactly, but can you drink anything out of these, I would assume?
You can drink anything out of them. Just rinse them off a little bit afterwards so you don't get sick from what you're drinking and mixing. So yeah.
That's right. You've been here for a couple of years now, volunteering and both coming. What do you like about the Folk Festival?
Oh, I love the music. The music is great. The variety of music that you see from all over the world, and the people. The people are great. I just know when I come to the festival, I can see someone I haven't seen for years or all year, and just have a nice conversation with them and just be in a good mood all weekend.
Enjoy a nice beverage with them with one of the mugs.
That's right, that's right.
Who are you looking forward to seeing during the Folk Festival on stage?
I'm looking forward to seeing Feist on Sunday. Xavier Rudd, who was great last year. Let's see, who else? Emily Harris at the end of the night. Yeah.
Legend.
Very good, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Gerald. You're a great mug man. Thanks for doing this, and enjoy the rest of the Folk Festival.
Thank you, thank you.
For Shaw TV's 2005 Folk Festival coverage for Shaw TV, I'm Jim Toth.
Hey, this is Lindsay, and I'm at the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival. And folks, I am officially in my element here. I am standing ankle deep in a puddle of mud. It is a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And, you know, the only thing better than this feeling is the bands that I'm about to show you. Here are some highlights from Friday's shows at the Winnipeg Folk Festival.
Digging in the sand on a hot sunny day suits these kids just fine. This big pile of sand is part of this year's family area at the Winnipeg International Folk Festival, an area that lets parents and kids enjoy the festival together.
So far, we've just gotten here to the sand castles today, but we're really looking forward to the hand puppets and to the some of the face painting and things like that.
You think it's a great idea that they have included the kids within the folk festival?
Oh, absolutely. It's really important to have them here. That's who I am now, is a mom, and so it's really great to have all of these activities and still be able to go and see some of the music that I want to see too.
Now use your imagination and imagine there's a dinosaur standing right here singing this song.
Children entertainers like Jake Chenier are also part of the family atmosphere at the folk festival this year, entertaining hundreds of kids and parents under the Chickadee Big Top. Arts and crafts are also part of the Chickadee Big Top, where tables are filled with young children making crafts they get to take home with them when the day is done. Outside the Big Top, the circus atmosphere continues. Children are encouraged to take part in many different activities like juggling workshops, plate spinning, and balance tables, allowing children to explore and discover while having fun in a safe environment. From the Chickadee Big Top at the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival for Shaw TV, I'm Bob Baker.
You're watching Folk Festival on Shaw TV, man. Whoa.
I'm Joanne Kelly with Shaw TV, and we are literally on the move with one of the members of TATA all the way from Ireland. So we've kind of kidnapped you here and are taking you for a ride around Folk Festival. How are you enjoying it?
It's a bit of a roller coaster here, I think. Bumping. It's a great festival. It's beautiful sunshine, beautiful people, and beautiful music. Great combination. It's great to see so many young people around, because some of the festivals we play in unfortunately don't have so many, so we're having an absolutely fab time.
Have you actually been able to get out in Winnipeg at all and see anything, or are you been pretty much down here at Birds Hill?
We've pretty much been down here, but it's actually my second trip to Winnipeg in about 6 weeks, so I'm getting used to the place. I was over giving a fiddle show in May and a couple of workshops, so nice town.
So you guys are playing kind of traditional Irish, but with a bit of a, like, well, how would you describe your music?
Yes, pure traditional Irish, but I suppose we try to give it a bit of a youthful flair as well. But it's very much traditional Irish. All the instruments are pretty much traditional. But it's amazing how many young people are into Irish music in Ireland at the moment. There's so many people playing it, so it's very, very vibrant. And you've also lots of old people playing it, so a great mixture.
So is this your first interview ever in the back of what we call a schlep vehicle?
This is by far the most interesting interview ever, yeah. Doing On the Hoof.
Well, I'm trying to think of some interesting questions to ask you, but I'm actually also trying to hold on for dear life. So how about if you just talk for a little bit, because your accent is more than enough to keep all of us going here.
Oh, now I'm getting really shy now. I'm going to say nothing interesting. It's this is probably the first major Canadian festival we've done in Canada, because we only started recently coming out here most of our work is done in the US, so it's great to get up here and start doing some touring in Canada as well.
Well, I have to ask you, my producer Kim has joined us for this ride because I promised her that you and the band were all going to take your pants off at some point, because I can't believe you're all wearing jeans in 32-degree weather.
I think it's just as well she's wearing the shades, because we look much better with the shades on.
So what are the chances we're going to get you to actually walk around in your boxing shorts later on today?
Well, I think the chances are quite high, but we might need a little bit of free beer first.
That we can do, so promise us, stay with us, and a little later you might just see some Irish boxers.
Stay tuned.
For Shaw TV, I'm Joanne Kelly.
Oisin McDermott from Taylor. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I'm here at the Handmade Village where everything is, well, handmade. So we're gonna go and just take a quick walk around here and see what there is to see, okay? Let's go. Okay, let's see who else wants to give hula hooping a try. Cash is gonna hula hoop. All right, that's enough hula hooping fun, I guess, for now. Let's see what else there is. What is exciting? Why would you want to sell your pottery at Folk Fest?
There's nothing bad about being at Folk Festival. Even when it's swampy, we have a really, really good time, and the people are wonderful. It just becomes a big social event. Like, you get to know all the other crafters, and you get to go to the evening show, and like I said, there's nothing bad about the Folk Festival.
So what is it that you're making here?
Craft packs for the little kids to do.
Oh, so what do they include?
Like friendship bracelets and little man keychains, and there's a whole bunch of beads and hemp with them.
What is good about being at the Folk Fest here?
I love the Folk Fest. It's a beautiful place, wonderful people, and it's going to be fun in the sun this weekend.
Obviously a big market for drums here. A lot of drumming goes on in the campgrounds. And do you find that you sell a lot of drums?
Yeah, this is the main place to sell our drums, and it's a place that I fell in love with playing drums as well at the Folk Festival, so it's great to make the pilgrimage back every year.
I'm Jim Toth with Shaw TV's continuous coverage of the 2005 Folk Festival. I'm with Darlene, and Darlene is the plate coordinator. And Darlene, please explain that to us. I think it's a great idea.
Our plates are to recycle. You buy a plate for $2 with your meal, and you bring it back after you've used it dirty. You don't have to wash it. You bring it back to us, and you get $2 back. The best deal in the festival.
And of course, the whole idea is to help keep the grounds clean and be environmentally conscious.
We save approximately 10,000 ton of solid waste by not going to paper plates or styrofoam.
Now, if people come and they buy a plate, they can come and turn it back in, and then for lunch and dinner later on in the day, they come back and get a new plate?
The concessionaires only sell dinners on our recycled plates, and they add $2 onto the price of the meal, but you get it back.
Who came up with this idea, and how long have you guys been doing it?
The festival's been doing it approximately 10 years. They were copying the Edmonton Folk Festival, who was the first one that I know of that did it. And since then, we've had people coming to me. I've been involved for 8 years, and I've had other people coming for various events and going to the same type of system.
As the coordinator of the plates, how has the coordination been going? Is everybody following the rules and doing the proper procedures?
Pretty well. There's a challenge every single year. This year we had a big challenge in finding dishwashers. Our dishwashers are 50 kilometers away from site right now, and we are transporting the plates. So we had to add 8 people onto our crew as of last Monday. So I put it together in about 3-4 days with the help of the festival. And it's working right now, it's functioning, and hopefully it will continue to function well throughout the festival.
Sorry, you have a great staff here working with you as well.
I certainly do. I've got great girls, and these girls right here are the plate Nazis. They make you scrape your plates, so the dishwashers do not have any problems with getting rid of the grease and vegetables.
Darling, thank you very much. I'm going to check in. Enjoy the folk festival. Ladies, how's it going with the plate scraping?
Pretty good.
First of all, just tell us your names.
I'm Mary Massey. Ashley Fensky.
Now, your boss said that you guys are like plate Nazis. It's very important that they just don't drop the plate off. They scrape it in. Here's a fine gentleman here. Let's get some footage of this. So, okay, he comes up. Tell us what you say.
Could you please scrape your plate with the spatula just into the garbage? It's great.
There he is, scraping the plate. Good system to have here with the plates.
You just put it in a bucket, and I give you your toonie. Wow.
Service with a smile. Thanks very much, ladies. Enjoy the rest of the Folk Festival. Another interesting part of the 2005 Folk Festival here. For Shaw TV, I'm Jim Toth.
For Shaw TV, I'm Jeremy Valens here at the 2005 Winnipeg Folk Festival. And if you were here last year, you might have noticed the 42,000 people that were in attendance. And with all those people, imagine all the eating and the drinking, and of course, there's a little issue of waste management. No, I mean garbage. And here, Chris has been here for a few years, and he's just the second year got the garbage detail. So, first of all, what brings you here every year?
It's the people and the atmosphere and lots of good music. And just glad to help out.
What's the atmosphere that you like so much?
It's a real friendly family atmosphere. It's amazing how everybody just kind of gets along. That's the main thing.
So being this is your second year on garbage detail, does that bother you at all?
No, not at all. I don't mind getting my hands a little dirty.
So just how big a job is this?
Well, we're going to be here, I'm going to be here 4 hours every day, so it's collecting and dropping off garbage, and they have, all the trucks to take it away. It's a big job. 42,000 people make a lot of garbage.
Yeah. It just keeps you hopping all the time, I guess.
It keeps me hopping, so to speak, yes.
How many people are here actually doing this?
You know what? I think our crew is probably close to 30 people.
So that's a good number.
It's a good number, yeah. We all get to share.
Well, that's good. We should all share our garbage, I think.
Right.
And you said it's important to be environmentally friendly, right?
That's paramount, yes.
So I consider myself a true folkie, come here every year, but nothing beats my next guest, Nicole. How many times have you been to the Folk Fest?
13 years.
Now, when I heard that kind of surprised me because Nicole is only 11. So can you explain to us how, when you're 11, you've managed to be here 13 times?
Well, my mom was here when she was pregnant, and I was here before I was 1, and I'm here before I'm 12 now.
13 times, that's amazing. And what is your favorite memory of the Folk Festival?
Just being able to walk around and see all these musicians.
And do you want to be a musician yourself?
Yes.
And what do you play?
I play the saxophone, clarinet, and piano.
Oh, it sounds like you've got a pretty good chance of being a musician. Then what about this year? Is there anybody that you've seen that you really like?
I like all of them. I find it really fun just to watch everybody.
Well, that's a very good diplomatic answer. I know that you've also been watching Shaw TV every morning before you come out as well.
Yeah, I've been finding that interesting.
Well, that's wonderful, and I'm going to let you go enjoy the rest of the Folk Festival, but thank you very much, Nicole. Have fun. That was wonderful. 13 times, and of course, she's watching it all right here on Shaw TV as well every morning, which you need to do as well, and we want to hear, just like Nicole, what you think about our coverage of the Folk Festival. We, of course, have had the artists, the performers, people walking through the mud, the porta potties, everything. We've had artists taking their pants off for us. What do you think of our Folk Festival Festival coverage. Let us know. You can send us an email at shawtvwinnipeg@shaw.ca, or you can, of course, call us 480-3500. Let us know the good, the bad, the ugly, and it'll help us do an even better job next year. So from the Winnipeg Folk Festival for Shaw TV, I'm Joanne Kelly.
I'm Shaw TV's Heather Steele here with you for your 2005 Folk Fest coverage. Now, believe it or not, what is going on behind me right now is actually the calming aftermath of what was just moments ago kind of an organized chaos. We're going to show you what all these people had to do to get the best seat in the house at the main stage here at the notorious Tarp Run. Minutes earlier, the field looked like this. Everyone was outside the gates waiting to get in. But now it's time to get into position, and they're excited. As soon as they're given the word, these die-hard folkies make a mad dash to their favorite spots. Some are trying to get the same spot they've had for years, while others are hoping for their first ever front row seat. And then the next group is released. By the time the last ones are in, the field is full.
Oh man, we got some primo spots up here in the front. Tarp Run's awesome. You come early and get some tickets. Like tomorrow, you come like 5:30 and get some early tickets because everybody's gonna be out.
This is the first time I've been here, so I had no idea what was going on.
Well, on Thursday it's a fairly simple thing. You just get here early enough and you wait in your line for the tarp tickets, and then we let us out, and I have nice long legs, so I get down here pretty quickly.
So how early is early? What time did you get here?
I got in there at about noon today. Other days during the week, you need to be in there at about 4 a.m. in order to get a seat like this.
For Shaw TV, I'm Heather Steele.
So it's all over. Main stage is empty. There's nobody here, just us and the mud. But what an amazing weekend here at the Winnipeg Folk Festival. Of course, Shaw TV was 24 hours. We had everything that you needed to know and enjoy about the Winnipeg Folk Festival right here on Channel 11. We've had some amazing feedback. I want to thank all the people who've been coming up to us all weekend to talk about the stories they saw in Shaw and the artists that they saw and just their memories of the Folk Festival, and just coming up to say hello. So thanks very much. And again, we want your comments about our coverage. So send us an email, shawtvwinnipeg@shaw.ca, or a phone call, 480-3500. We'd love to hear from you and to let us know what you thought about the stories that we did. We had so much fun here at the Winnipeg Folk Festival, and we of course hope you had fun watching us as well. So now we're going to kind of give you a recap of some of the highlights from Winnipeg Folk Festival 2005.